Hello, allergens!
Hey everybody, welcome to Allergies Bites.
But tastes good.
Carnivore. So today we're making Scotch eggs.
Okay.
And I knew there was a way to do this.
Scotch tape?
Yeah, there is a way to do this, and I just kept thinking and I figured it out. We don't do pork, so we don't do the pork rinds.
Nope.
And I can't do cheese. Well, I can't do eggs right now either, but I can't do.
I can.
Yeah, I can.
I'm not complaining.
I can't do the dairy, and so I came up with a dairy-free Scotch egg with no pork. I'm using the meat flour that we created, and it works so nice.
Yep.
And then we're going to do two kinds. We're going to do the first one without dairy, and the second one we're going to use wisps. So the second one will have the dairy in it. And when you eat these things, if you've made the duck fat mayonnaise,
yeah,
it is a perfect combination to go with these eggs. It tastes so good.
Oh yeah.
When you put those two together. So come on in and let's get this going.
Awesome.
So we've got 8 ounces of ground beef in here. We're going to put 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard in here.
Dijon mustard.
Okay, maybe just offended every French person around. And then
I'm embodying my inner
nerd.
Cluzo.
Oh, okay. I've got a 1/4 cup of meat flour that we've made from before.
Okay.
And in the meat flour, I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of dill, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we'll mix that together. Now, we've done this with just putting 1/4 teaspoon of salt into the meat flour, and it's worked fine. Like even without the mustard, but this has got a lot more flavor to it.
Yeah.
So we mix that in together. That side, then we'll mix this up. So after you've mixed it up, we're going to take 2 ounces for each ball. We're going to make 4 balls, and they're 2 ounces each.
Okay. Sounds good.
So here we've got 4 2-ounce hamburger balls. Okay, so you take one of the 2-ounce hamburger balls and you squish it down, and then you put your hard-boiled egg in the middle, and then you work it around to cover your egg. It takes a little bit of maneuvering sometimes.
Yeah. So it's like rock, paper, scissors, just the paper covers rock.
If you consider you're eating a rock, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So encouraging you are.
Well, I didn't say that your food tastes like a rock.
Uh-huh.
Never crossed my mind once.
Uh-huh. There we go. And then you've got your egg covered. And you do that for all 4 of them. So we've got our 4 eggs that are covered. Give them each a little squish before. Roll them in the egg. Slippery little dudes. And then roll them in the flour.
Okay.
And I have done it where it's double, where I roll it in the egg and then flour and then egg and then flour, and it didn't make...
Didn't do much of a difference, eh?
No, it didn't make much of a difference at all. And then squish them a little.
Squishy, squishy.
Apparently I like squishing things today.
Yeah.
Okay, and then do all 4 of them. So what I usually do with the leftovers, because like this is roast. It's not like white flour where you just chuck it, whatever. This is roast. I hate throwing out meat. So I just put it in with the egg and we fry it up, just like a little bit of butter or whatever. And it kind of turns out like a little kind of a pancake.
Yeah, and it's not bad.
No. So then you've got kind of like a little pancake or whatever. You can put some cream cheese on, or if you're not doing dairy, just
eat it.
Eat it. Okay, so we're gonna put this aside. And guess what?
Oh, that thing's big. Okay, what is that
Okay,
thing?
guess what we're using today? The air fryer.
Something you can't stand.
I despise this thing, and then I used it for making the Scotch eggs, and it was perfect. It turned out just beautiful.
Okay.
So we've got our 4 Scotch eggs,
Okay.
and this basket fits perfectly for 4 of them, and they don't touch.
No touchy?
Nope.
Oh.
You can touch this, like this
Touch the
side
sides?
or whatever,
Touch.
and the bottom.
You can touch the bottom?
You can touch the bottom, but don't touch each other. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're just gonna throw this in here right now.
It's like what, meatballs.
And we're gonna put it on 10 minutes. Now I have done it where I've done 5 minutes and then turned them over in 5 minutes. It didn't make any difference.
Okay.
It wasn't any crispier, it wasn't any different. So I just put mine strictly on 10 minutes, and the temperature is like 400, and then I just turn it back a tweak, so it's like 390.
Okay, awesome.
There we go. So we went ding,
Yeah.
so that's 10 minutes.
Are balls touching?
Look at that. Oh, they split a little bit, that's no big deal.
Okay.
That happens if you don't wrap them tight enough. I've never had them split this bad, but there you go. Okay.
Always when you're filming, eh?
Always when you're filming. It can go wrong, it will go wrong. There you go. But this time, doesn't look so bad.
Ha! Zoom in on that.
There we go. So the Scottish eggs are done. So you can put one of these with a meal. Yeah, this one broke, but no big deal. Put it at the bottom, hide it, good to go. Okay, so now we're gonna start our second recipe.
Awesome.
So once again, we have 8 ounces of ground beef. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of
Mustard?
Dijon mustard. Well, that's a way to do it.
Deja vu.
Yeah. And we're also gonna put in 1/4 teaspoon of salt in here. And that's all we're gonna put in this one. And then mix it together. So we've got our 2 ounce ground beef balls. We've got our 4 eggs.
Our meatballs.
Our meatballs. We're gonna put 1/4 cup of meat flour in one plate, and 1/2 cup of wisps that have been
Crushed up?
crushed really well in another one.
Wisp flour?
No,
Whisper?
it's flour. And then here we have just 1 egg that's beaten. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna wrap our eggs like we did last time. So now we're gonna start our Scotch eggs, the cheese ones. So we've got our eggs wrapped. We're gonna roll them in the egg, the beat egg first,
Okay.
and then in the meat flour.
So it's gonna be, and then we roll them from there into the cheese?
Then into the egg.
Oh, okay.
Didn't see that one coming, did ya?
No.
And then into the cheese.
So it's gonna be kind of like a cheese ball
Yeah, with egg in the middle
and meat.
and meat. But totally like that.
That's gonna be good.
Well, you've liked them in the past.
Yeah.
You just didn't know how they were made, right?
Not at all. I just thought it was like a meat fairy popped in and
Yes,
poof,
because
an egg.
a meat fairy had an egg.
Yeah.
Okay. So like the last one, we're just going to throw all the leftovers onto a plate and we're going to fry it up like a pancake.
I get 2 meals this time?
I guess so.
I get 2 pancakes.
You get 2 pancakes, yeah.
Oh, it's a good day today.
Okay, so we're going to once again, use the
Air fryer to fry.
Once again, we're going to use the air fryer. And I haven't cleaned it from the last one, so I'm just going to put these in there. And we've got 4 Scotch cheese eggs.
Eggs and cheese.
Or wisp eggs.
Whisper eggs.
Whisper eggs. Okay, and we're gonna have it on the same temperature. I put down to 400 and then just up a little bit, and for 10 minutes. So we went ding.
The ding-a-ling?
Yeah, 10 minutes is done. You wanna take a look at these guys? Look at that.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So now
I'm looking forward to eating them.
now you've got cheese ones too.
Cheesy balls.
And fast, easy, you know,
Mostly painless.
mostly painless. And they're done.
Awesome.
So here's the cheese balls. They turned
Yep.
out beautiful. And then we also
Quickly fried these up.
quickly fried the leftovers up. So you've got a couple of pancakes or to enjoy,
Yeah.
and you're not wasting any of the food,
Yeah.
which is really expensive these days. So hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.